All right, so now we're going to talk about some situationals where we're given 2 points and we need to find the equation. All right, so here we have at time t equals 0, so this is our x-ish value, t is x, but it just means time. A bicyclist begins riding at a constant speed. So one of our points is 0, 0, right? Because that's where they began. 10 minutes later, so our other point's going to be 10, the bicyclist has traveled 2.5 miles. 2.5. We're going to write a linear function rule that models the distance d the bicyclist has traveled after any number of minutes t. So the first thing we need to do is find m. So 2.5 minus 0 over 10 minus 0. So we end up with 2.5 over 10, which is going to be 0.25 as our slope. And then from here, or 1/4, either one of those, we need to find our y-intercept. Now, remember we talked about before when we have 0 for our x, the y is our y-intercept. So in this case, we have a constant of proportionality and we're going through the point 0, 0. So this is one of those where we can write it as y equals mx because our b is 0. And we know that from up above. So here we have y equals our m is 0.25 and our x, or and then we put our x. Now it wants us to write it as a function of d and t. So d is going to be my y. Our distance is 0.25 times our time, and that is our final equation. And that's how it works. Now this one was an easy one because it was from 0, 0. So what if it's not 0, 0 with a point? So let's go through one of those. A jewelry store sells charm bracelets and charms. A bracelet with 2 charms. So 2 charms is going to cost us $7.50. A bracelet with 4 charms is going to cost us $9.50. So we're going to write a linear function to model the cost of the bracelet with any number of charms. And so the cost of the bracelet is C, and our number of charms can be N. All right, so I got to, again, first start by slope. 950 minus 750 equals over 4 minus 2. So 950 minus 750 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So right now I have that m equals 1. We need to find b. I don't know b, and so we're going to find b by picking one of these points. It doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to go with the first one. So my x is going to be 2, and my y is going to be $7.50. So then I plug in 750 equals 1 times 2 plus b. So 1 times 2 is 2, so we have 2 plus b equals 750. We subtract 2 from both sides, and we end up with 550 is our b value, which is the cost of the bracelet, basically. So our cost is going to be 1 in, or just in, plus $5.50. The other way we could write that is C equals 1 in plus 550. Either way, both of those are correct, whichever way you choose. And I believe, yep, that is the last one for that video. Until next time, 8th graders, stay classy.